people get to know you better if you do graffiti art, and they appreciate you that way instead of any other way, like vandalism, normal stupid art. You know what I mean? That's what grabs me, getting fame from it. We're not exactly vandals. It's more or less artful vandals.
Mark, one of 9 artful vandals, as he calls the crew, are due to start work on a 20 by 52 foot graffiti somewhere on the banks of the River Wear in Sunderland. So sensitive is the word graffiti that they've taken to calling their work a mural. Whatever it's called, it'll be big and it'll be colourful. It's been commissioned by Sunderland Arts Development Agency as part of this summer's Wear River Festival. I joined the boys on a surveying expedition on the river's new cruiser, the Little Waster. Helping them on the project is professional artist David Kemmick.
Have you got the tags club now? Who's tagged that? Oh, the tags up there now.
Are they all your tags up there? I refuse to answer my question. The very reason that we're on the boat today is that we've got all the lads along with us, and we're looking at walls to try and choose a site that we can then go and ask permission to work on. And once we've found that site, we can actually start doing the work, and the piece will be about Sunderland and the area, depicting people and things that have happened from kind of 1900 up to present day. But because the lads normally work with American graffiti in a very traditional American kind of style, one of the challenges for them and for me working with them is to get them to make things that are appreciable to the local people. Certainly in America and mainly in New York, graffiti is recognised as an art form, and in fact some of the lads, when they're doing pieces, which is what they call the work that they do, they write underneath, "We are not vandals, we are artists." And they really do have to design the ideas on small pieces of paper, which they call throw-ups. And when they've done that, they can enlarge the work, and sometimes it can be quite big a piece of work. And it's very good to see them working, because they really do know, it's kind of a graphic approach. They really do know their stuff.
Mark, what's your graffiti name?
And Scribe.
That's your personal one, or the Scribe?
From the Brothers of Art crew. Be aware.
Where do you learn all about all this stuff?
I learnt mine. I used to get these annual Subway art and spray can art. I learned from Subway art from 1984, I think it was.
This will be American?
American graffiti books.
Are you doing your own thing now, or are you still tending to use a lot of American ideas?
No, it was started from the American, then we've branched off into our own style altogether.
And how do you decide what subject you're going to do?
Well, we normally sit down, all of us together, and have a writer's bench and change like different styles, and we normally work from them, each other's styles. We get them different art altogether, mix each other's art into one sometimes.
So I'm told it's very expensive.
It is in the long run, like. It's normally for a good piece it'll cost about £20, and if for what they call a dub it'll cost you about £5.
A dub?
A dub is it's just to get your name up, just your name in quick lettering, just outline. That's a dub. Just not very colourful, just quick outline done, and then about 10 minutes. That's a dub. Well, the man who got the gang of lads together is George Lulish, who's the Community Arts Liaison Officer. A bit of a mouthful. George, where did you come across these kids?
Well, because part of my job involved liaising with youth clubs in the area, I knew the existence of some of the lads. I knew there was one or two lads interested in doing graffiti art in the borough. and I was trying to actually organize something for them in terms of finding money to buy the cans and all sort of things. So I knew the existence of some of them through colleagues and also through my visit to youth clubs.
It's a definite sort of underground culture, isn't it? They all know each other, although they come from different areas.
Yes, they all know their tags.
That's
See,
what?
Tags. That's your own personal initial, and you must have a tag of your own, and they're all quite acquainted with all the ones in the area, not only from the Sunderland area, but also from Newcastle and other places. So they all know each other.
Well, Alf, you're from Hetton, a graffiti man. How long have you been involved?
About 3.5 years now. I was into breakdancing first, and then it was just like videos, and you would see like some pieces on trains and that. Just got interest from there. Started doing them on the walls around here. One of these go through to here. It's got a wall there now.
What? Permission? Have you really? What, on the metro? Really?
The police are always coming down, like saying, "Oh, what are you doing all this?" Some come down just like take the water out and saying it's vandalism and that.
Yeah. So you still get trouble even though you got permission? Yeah.
We've got this form, so we just show them the form.
It's early days, I suppose, here, isn't it? Have you had any ideas about what sort of stuff you're going to do on the river?
Well, I'm not the one who's doing that. Alf there, he was the one who's got the plans.
Oh, right.
See, there's the main ones who's doing the plans, and like us mainly colouring in, us will be filling it in for them, then we'll plan it out for us.
So you've allocated the jobs already, have you?
Well, I'm best at me colouring in, that's it, not me writing.
Well, back to you, Alf, because you're the man with the plans. What are the plans so far?
Yeah, at the moment we just planning out the wall, see which wall we're going to get first, and then we're going to plan out like different bits and all. We've had some like ideas like putting a bridge on or something like that with all something to do with sound and the way Root Festival and all that.
But they'll still be like cartoon characters. Now, John, you're part of a two-man team. We've already heard about the colouring in, but what's your bit?
Well, I do the outlines for the pieces itself and the characters, and Mark does the colouring in and like the background work, and I just do like the outlines and that.
So you're the man who really decides what it's going to look like if you get it wrong in the first place.
Yeah. Sometimes you can correct it, like, but tend not to go wrong. Like, just try your best not to do a mistake.
Can you do a sort of a prepared outline, or is it, you can only start on with the spray can straight away?
Well, what I do first is do it on paper, and got to change the words about 5 times before you get it to what you really like it, and then Mark thinks of a colour scheme, and then go down. I outline it. I use a tin of beige, just like using a pencil, but I use like a tin of beige spray paint on the wall. So I'll write it out, and then Mark will crack on colouring it in and that, and I'll do like a character if there's a character with a piece.
But do you ever run out of wall before you've finished with what you're supposed to get?
Well, I'm doing it. I've just finished the one through Youth, and ran out the wall there. You had to squash it down a bit. So it spoils your paces, like when you run out the wall.
Are people likely to wake up and find some graffiti on the side of their factory or their house?
No. If they did that, we would be in serious trouble. There are quite a lot of people who do graffiti. I mean, part and parcel of it is the fact that sometimes it's done in places where they shouldn't do it. But now, because it is becoming more common, and people who do the pieces are actually seeking permission, so that it is above board, and basically all they want is somewhere where they can produce their art. That's all they're after. They're not really wanting to do something illegally. All they want is permission to produce work on a piece of wall. And having seen and talked to the lads and got to know them, they spend a phenomenal amount of money on paint. If you do, say, a piece maybe 15-20 foot long and 5 foot high, you might get through 100 cans of aerosol spray at about £1.20 to £5 a can. Now you're talking about a lot of money. So all of their spare time and kind of some of them pocket money, but most of them are working, between 16 and 19-year-old, and they spend all their spare time actually producing this artwork. The other interesting thing from my point of view when I was first asked to do it is, being a wildlife artist and a conservationist, the mere mention of spray cans immediately attacks the idea of the ozone layer and all of this kind of thing. So one of the things that I'm getting the lads to do is only use ozone-friendly spray cans. So it doesn't attack the ozone layer, so we're all right.
Well, a couple more of the fillers in us, Stephen Lee. Steve, that's your job, is painting. You must get a bit fed up of doing it.
Yeah, it's get used to it. It's not like really spray, it's just like ordinary paint.
Yeah. And you're still at school?
Aye.
What do you think about this idea, this project?
It's great, aye. It's giving us a good chance to show our art off. Like, I mean, like, people call graffiti as vandalism, like, but what we do is, like, it's not really vandalism, it's art.
It's my film at last.
Is that what it's all about?
Yeah. From all the people all over,
yeah?
really, all over the northeast.